Okay, Matt's doing a little grinding here. We're prepping some pieces to weld. We're continuing on part 2 of getting the exhaust done, and we've got our muffler welded up. And as you can see, coming right out of the muffler, we've got a hard turn where it turns in toward the drive shaft, and then another hard turn on its way back to the back of the car. So there's 2 welds here. One of these is done by a robot, and one was done by yours truly. And you can tell a little difference, but they're pretty dang close. You know, when you're good, you're good. Alright, we've continued to make progress here. We've got the downpipe completed, and I took this up to James B's tonight and had this section up here TIG welded, mainly because there just wasn't enough room to get in there and MIG and still have room to fit the bolts there. It was a pretty tight fit, so had that TIG welded, and for some reason this aluminized stuff just doesn't TIG weld at all. You can see these TIG welds here are not the best, and on this side I MIG welded this, and you know, it looks about as good. So there's the downpipe made with a ball and socket flange, and then the muffler section bolts up to that. So we're gonna go ahead and bolt this in now and move on to the next step. Okay, we're making progress here. You can see the downpipe coming out of the turbo Y pipe up there into a flex section, and got some crappy looking welds right there, but overlook those into the muffler, and then out of the muffler into a section that transitions over near the drive shaft. You can see there, not too close to it, but you know, relatively close. And we've got to get a 3-inch section. You can see the gap, and so we don't have a long straight piece, but we need about 2.5 feet right there, so we'll get a straight piece and finish that up, and we'll have it all set. Okay, Matt and I are under the car. We're doing a little bit more work on the exhaust tonight to get it finished up. You can see we've got a long, about 2.5 foot, 3-inch piece here that runs parallel to the drive shaft. And you can see we've got a joint right there that we're going to tack now, and then we've got another joint back there that we've got to finish tacking that. Got a little bit of a gap there, but we can work with that. So we'll get finished tacking this, and then once we get back here, we've got some real work to do on getting this to meet up. A couple of angles that don't exactly align, so we'll figure that out next.
Here's Dad welding up the exhaust.
Alright, here's the main part of the exhaust system. This front part right here is where the downpipe bolts up, and then it goes through the Dynamax race bullet muffler, and then it makes a jog over to the drive shaft and runs parallel to the drive shaft all the way to the back to the rear end, and then makes a turn out and up over the axle there. So we're going to bolt it in and crank it up and let you listen to it. What do you think, Matt?
I want to hear it. I'm ready.
Alright, we'll fire it up. Okay, here's the exhaust all finished up and bolted in. We just got to make a hanger for it, but it's all in there now. You can see it connects from the downpipe up there and comes all the way back by the drive shaft. And there's Matt over there. And all the way back, and makes a turn around the rear end. And up and over the axle back there. Alright, we're going to go ahead and crank it up, see what it sounds like.